Okay, moving on. U.S. President Donald Trump has said that he plans to detain criminal illegal aliens at the notorious Guantanamo Bay military prison. Trump made the announcement as he signed a bill allowing the pre-trial detention of undocumented migrants charged with theft and violent crime.
Today, I'm also signing an executive order to instruct the Departments of Defense and Homeland Security to begin preparing the 30,000-person migrant facility at Guantanamo Bay. Most people don't even know about it. We have 30,000 beds in Guantanamo to detain the worst criminal illegal aliens threatening the American people. Some of them are so bad we don't even trust the countries to hold them because we don't want them coming back, so we're going to send them out to Guantanamo.
However, U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth later clarified that Guantanamo Bay will serve as a secure holding site for migrants whose home countries refuse to take them back. During an interview, Hegseth emphasized that it will function as a temporary transit facility rather than a detention camp for criminals.
And President Trump has been very clear with those countries that if you aren't willing to take your criminals back, your illegals back, then we will hold you accountable. And things have shifted quickly. In other cases, we want somewhere else to hold them safely in the interim, criminal illegals. Guantanamo Bay is a perfect place.
Before Trump's announcement on Guantanamo Bay, his Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem had told media that the administration was evaluating and talking about using the facility for migrants, calling it an asset. The Guantanamo prison was opened in the wake of the 9/11 attacks. It has been used to indefinitely hold detainees, many of whom were never charged with a crime, seized during the wars in Afghanistan and Iraq and other operations that followed. Former Democratic presidents Joe Biden and Barack Obama both had pledged to close the facility, but both left office with the prison still open. The Laken Riley Act, named for a 22-year-old U.S. student murdered by a Venezuelan migrant, is the first piece of legislation signed by Trump since he returned to power. The Republican-led U.S. Congress has passed the law just 2 days after Trump's inauguration on January 20th. Trump hosted the parents of Riley at the White House for this ceremony.
Under the law I'm signing today, the Department of Homeland Security will be required to detain all illegal aliens who have been arrested for theft, burglary, larceny, shoplifting, assaulting a police officer, murder, or any crime that results in death or serious injury. In addition, for the first time ever, this act gives state governments the ability to sue the federal government for immediate injunctive relief if any future administration ever again refuses to enforce the immigration laws of the United States.
With Trump's crackdown in full force, the Texas National Guard's Tactical Border Force members conducted joint security training exercises with the Texas Department of Public Safety and U.S. Border Patrol along the U.S.-Mexico border. The operation deployed 400 Tactical Border Force troops at the Anzalduas Park in Mission, Texas. Chinook helicopters and other aircraft were prominently featured in the exercises. And for more on this, we're earlier joined by Richie Greenberg. He is a political commentator and former mayor contestant for San Francisco. Here is what he had to say.
Yes, of course. That is always a concern. The thing is that you look at what is the cost of the U.S. people, to the residents, to me, to families here that are potentially targets of these criminals for theft, for robbery, for the drug trafficking and the fentanyl crisis that we all know around the world has been affecting the major cities. This is the trade-off. And it is more important to keep our country safe. So the costs are going to be justified, of course, to give national security and security to us residents.